Sofia Vergara, the ever-dazzling star with a laugh that could light up a room, recently found herself in the most unexpected of situations. She documented a medical emergency that prevented her from gracing the Emmys red carpet this year. Yes, you read that right, our beloved Sofia Vergara, known for turning heads, had to turn inward for a bit. Let's dive in, shall we, into what happened, how she shared it, and why even a medical mishap can't dim her sparkle. It all started with what seemed like an ordinary day. Sofia was prepping, getting glam, checking her playlist, maybe picking the perfect shade of red for her gown. But behind the scenes, something was amiss. She suddenly found herself grappling with a health issue, but instead of letting it simmer in secrecy, she chose transparency. In a post shared on her social media, Sofia Vergara revealed the culprit, a medical emergency that caught her off guard. While she didn't go into every gruesome detail, because, well, some things are better left private, she gave enough info to let fans know she was okay, just on pressed pause. The emergency, she said, kept her from attending the Emmys. No walking down the stairs, no shimmering in-camera flashes, no clutching cocktails with fellow stars. Now, if you're imagining something apocalyptic, relax. It wasn't that dramatic. Still, dramatic enough to dog-ear her Emmy plans. Doctors stepped in, Sofia paused, everything got put on hold. In her post, she wrote about the discomfort and frustration. Because of course, anyone would feel bummed missing one of the biggest nights in television. The glitz, the glam, the balloons full of red carpet confetti, the gaggle of reporters, gone for her, for now. The online world responded immediately. Comments poured in. Fans sending love, fellow actors sending virtual bouquets, stylists offering to bring the Emmys to her couch if need be. Because in this age of social media, distance is merely pixels and emojis. And Sofia, ever the queen of handling things with humor, did not let this emergency define her. She joked, kind of, about how she tried to power through, how her glam squad had already arrived, how she could practically smell the red carpet makeup before reality intervened. She teased the idea that maybe in another universe she'd still be there, sipping champagne. Through the photos and the captions, you could sense the mix of disappointment, relief, and gratitude. Disappointment, because, yes, you plan for things, you dream of moments, and sometimes life says, plot twist. Relief, because the medical care she got was enough to steer things back toward okay. Gratitude, because she has fans who care, friends who check in, and a career that gives before it takes. What makes this story resonate beyond celebrity gossip is how human it feels. We've all had moments where something unexpected, an illness, a mishap, snags our ticket to something we've anticipated. We all know the sting when plans fly out the window. But here's the thing. Not everyone gets to turn that misfortune into a moment of connection. Not everyone gets to laugh about what could have been or share gratitude in the glow of vulnerability. Sofia did that. She showed us that even stars have off nights, even stars need time to heal. And even stars need to let the world know, hey, I'm okay. I'll bounce back. As for why she documented it so openly, probably because she knows her platform is more than gowns and interviews. It's also about showing imperfection, showing the real. In a sea of curated portraits and filtered snapshots, this was refreshingly not airbrushed. This was raw. This was Sofia, behind the curtain. Fans responded not just with sympathy, but with admiration. Many said, "Thank you for sharing. Take all the time you need. I'm rooting for you." Because when someone you admire turns out to be so relatable, respect flows differently. Meanwhile, the Emmys themselves went on without her polished entrance. Nominees gave speeches. Cameras circled, dresses twirled, tweets exploded. And yes, someone else got her seat, someone else caught some spotlight. But no one could replace her charm, her voice, her laughter. Her absence was felt. Which leads to the question, what's the aftermath? First, she assured everyone that she's recovering. No permanent damage, no horrible news. Just a speed bump in the journey. She also joked about future awards shows, speculating about bringing an all-terrain wheelchair just in case. Or maybe hiring a portable red carpet so she can roll up wherever she is and still make an entrance. She teased the photogs. Save one flash for me. Her team confirmed. Rest, follow-ups, hydration. Doctors told her to take it easy. She eased off the hustle. And she reminded everyone, implicitly or explicitly, that health always comes first, no matter how much sparkle is waiting. Now, what about the lessons? 1. You can't always predict emergencies. 2. Even glamorous lives have the same vulnerabilities. 3. Honesty online still matters. People love curated perfection, but they connect with truth. They love seeing that someone admired for beauty and success can also be sidelined by something small, annoying, human. There is also something powerful in refusing to hide. In refusing to pretend everything is polished when maybe you're sitting in pajamas, sipping tea, applying a cold compress. Sofia's choice to be open invites empathy, it invites community. It says, we're in this together. And of course, there's the sparkle in resilience. Because here's what I believe. Soon enough, Sofia Vergara will be back on a red carpet, commanding attention, glowing. She'll walk with a little more bounce perhaps, knowing she skipped one show but didn't skip the fist bumps, didn't skip the healing. She'll probably make a joke about how she missed the fashion train, or the Emmys snacks, or whatever wins over someone's heart that night. And fans will cheer. Because we don't just admire her when she dazzles. We admire her when she's real. So if you happen to scroll through your feed and see Sofia's post now, you'll see gratitude, strength, humor. You'll see someone who says, yes, tonight I missed something big. But I'm okay, I'll shine again. And yes, maybe she'll plan an even more extravagant gown for the next time. Maybe it'll have extra sparkle just because she deserves it. And maybe she'll talk about this moment one day as a quirky chapter in her memoir. The night the Emmys got ahead of me, but I still smiled behind the scenes. So to wrap this up, Sofia Vergara had a medical emergency that prevented her from going to the Emmys. She shared it with honesty, a sprinkling of humor, and plenty of heart. Fans rallied. Reminders about care, recovery, and the unpredictable nature of life circulated. Even off the red carpet, she's still showing what star power really means, not just the dresses or the lights, but the grace under pressure. Here's hoping her recovery is swift. Here's hoping her next big appearance is louder, brighter, more triumphant. And here's hoping that somewhere backstage, someone saves her a spotlight just in case she wants to grab it. Because Sofia Vergara showed us this. Even when plans go sideways, even when events pass her by, she never loses the ability to light up a room. Because the light comes from within. And that, dear reader, is perhaps the most glamorous thing of all.